You need to provide evidence of how you've used queries and sorts and filters in your evidence document. Just going to talk about that. So you will remember I did some queries before. I'd queried experienced teachers versus non-experienced teachers. That's in a separate video. This is what that evidence might look like. I'm in that section of my evidence document, Query Statistics and Charts, and I have put a screenshot of that exact page. I've also put screenshots of the actual formulas that were used to come up with these two columns of data, and I've written a sentence or two just to say what my query was trying to do, and if there was any conclusion that I drew from my query, I should put that in here as well, just kind of describing what I've done. It's not just a random screenshot which the poor marker then has to try and make some sense of. So let's do something similar for sorts and filters now. So I need to, it's quite tricky to do, not to do the sort, but to come up with a reason to do the sort. That's the hardest bit by far. I've had to look quite hard at this data, and what I've found is I've got this one column about rating confidence in some particular aspect of IT. So I've decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort by that column, and then I can say, yes, so I've sorted into these people are low in confidence, these people are high in confidence, so then I can go across here and I can see what commonalities there are with the low confidence people and how they differ from the high confidence people. So it's a good idea to just do a quick screenshot, snipping tool, and I'm just going to do a quick screenshot of this section. It should be pretty obvious that this is sorted, but I'm just going to highlight it anyway. I'm just going to say that section there. Why not? Don't have to, but I think it actually helps. And in here, I'm going to create a section for my filters. I think it's nice if I put a little heading there. So filters, and paste that. And then I happen to have written a little bit of text, which I think is vaguely appropriate. Yeah, so I'm just describing what sort I've done and what the purpose of that sort was. And then I'm going to do a similar thing for filters, why not? So filters, and again, just make it stand out from the others. And I think what I'll do here is I'm going to go back to the experience section. I could have perhaps used this faculty section, or whether they're heads of department or whatever. I'm going to go back to this section here, and I'm going to turn the filter on. I find it easiest to just click this button here. On, yep. And then I can filter by, I'm going to filter, so I've just got the first year teachers appearing. Cool. So then I can take screenshots. I'm not sure if it will let me take a screenshot of that. I think it will. So I can take a screenshot. No, it didn't let me. So I can take a screenshot, and it needs to show the headings. No, that's super annoying, isn't it? Let's just do that again. Okay. So it needs to show that I've got a filter on, so I can see the filter right there. And then perhaps if I go back to my evidence document, I can paste that and a little bit of pre-prepared text relating to that. So I wanted to just look at teachers who are first year teachers, so I use a filter, as you can see in the screenshot. That's pretty cool. And the other last thing that would go into this section would be show any charts that you generated from your data, so that will be what you want. And calculations I'm going to do as a next video.